all of the Legiones Astartes, the 20th Legion is perhaps the most mysterious. Known as the Alpha Legion, they are experts in infiltration, covert operations, and devious misdirections. It is difficult to look into the annals of history and understand their origin, for much is unknown about them, and what little is known is most likely a carefully crafted deception. Instead, let us talk of their deeds. Before the Horus Heresy, the Alpha Legion would often crush the Emperor's foes before they even knew that they were in danger. Cunning ruses such as the creation of secret partisan groups, disruption of enemy communications, spreading fear and confusion, and even the direct impersonation of key individuals meant that an Alpha Legion assault often went unknown until the very moment of victory. The Legion followed the War Master Horus into rebellion and applied their talents against the Emperor. Alpha Legion operations undermined and defeated Loyalist forces across countless worlds, and they even launched an assault on humanity's home system before Horus did. A costly endeavor that led to the death of their Primarch Alpharius at the hands of his brother Rogel Dorn, the Primarch of the Imperial Fists. In Horus Heresy Legions, the Alpha Legion have been a favorite of many players since their introduction in the Extermination expansion. They brought a unique playstyle to the game, using not just their own units and tactics to win battles, but also weaponizing the enemy player's own cards against them. Many a player has started a match against the Alpha Legion, only to find himself losing control of the situation. His units paralyzed and stunned, his deck laden with traps and killing his warlord with every draw, and his most powerful units turning out to be dedicated agents of the Alpha Legion. In this third wave of the Galaxy in Flames expansion, the Alpha Legion is being reinforced with several new cards that will bring new ways of strangling their opponents on the battlefield. In this video, we will see 4 of them for the first time. We start with a new rare tactic card, Brand of the Hydra. Marking those who serve the Alpha Legion in secret, you play this card on an enemy troop, and then until your next turn, it gains Can't Attack, and it gains Maintenance 1. This means that not only can the troop not attack you during the enemy's next turn, but it also reduces the energy that they have available to spend on their own cards and abilities by 1 point during that turn. On top of that, you also draw a card from your deck. This card is effectively an improved version of the neutral card Traitor's Demise. I have used Traitor's Demise effectively in some decks in the past, and I am sure that the extra effect that Brand of the Hydra has on the enemy's energy level during their next turn will make this a very useful and disruptive card. We move on next to Kyphax Veterans, a common Astartes with average stats for their cost. 5 energy gets you a unit with 5 attack and 5 health. But they also bring a simple and useful rally ability. They deal 1 point of damage to a unit and give it Can't Attack for 1 turn. This is very versatile. They can be used to either finish off badly damaged threats or buy time for you by preventing a powerful attack. But you may have noticed something interesting about this card and even the previous tactic. Both of them give Can't Attack, which is a new keyword for the Alpha Legion. This has existed on other cards in the past, but no Alpha Legion cards gave this before. So previously, the Alpha Legion were strong at paralyzing enemy units, but that was through a plethora of cards and abilities that inflicted stun. In the time since they were introduced to the game, however, there have been many cards added to the game that help to remove stun effects, making it harder for the Alpha Legion players to reliably disable their foes. With 2 of the cards being revealed today having the ability to inflict the Can't Attack status, I would speculate that we should expect to see even more cards for the Alpha Legion to have this ability in this expansion, giving them yet another mechanic in their bag of tricks to crush their foes with. Next, we bring a card that has been eagerly anticipated and speculated upon. Behold, the mission card for the Alpha Legion, aptly named Sons of the Hydra. Alpha Legion players accepting this mission will be rewarded for emulating the Legion, confusing, paralyzing, stunning, and disrupting their foes such that on a total of any 4 different turns, the enemy player does not make a direct attack with any of his units. Note that using abilities or tactics does not count as an attack. Only direct, conventional attacks from any of his unit cards against any of your unit cards will prevent the Alpha Legion from advancing their mission. Alpha Legion players have many ways of completing this mission. As I mentioned earlier, they have many stun effects in their decks. Secret orders can also often dissuade attacks, and the new cards inflicting can't attack will also help the Sons of the Hydra in achieving their mission. It strikes me that this mission synergizes very well with the crippling and debilitating gameplay style used by those Alpha Legionaries who eschew trap-focused decks. When you have accomplished your mission, your warlord will be recognized by all as being an Insidious Mastermind. Playing this 1 energy tactic that the mission rewards you with will give your warlord the ability to automatically, at the end of each of your turns, add 2 random traps to the enemy deck. This is very powerful, and let us discuss it further. First of all, this is a resolution effect, so you can always trigger it at least once. In addition, the Alpha Legion mission will often be completed relatively late in the match, when the enemy player has fewer cards remaining in their deck, which means that it is much more likely that the traps created by this tactic will start to be drawn. Lastly, this can decisively win you the match if you are in one of those long, drawn-out matches where the enemy's deck is depleted, by forcing the enemy player to draw 2 traps at the end of every single one of his turns. Playing as the Alpha Legion and Horus Heresy Legions has often felt thematically thrilling. You really feel as though you are spinning a complex web in which you decisively trap your foe, seeing him struggle to break out while you pull your web tighter and tighter around them and crush them. The new cards coming to the Alpha Legion in this expansion will refresh that gameplay style with exciting new ways to completely ruin your opponent's hopes and dreams. I cannot wait to play them this Friday in the next event, and to build a deck with them to face you all with on the ladder. So, until we meet on the battlefield then, Hydra Dominatus.